Thank you, Trev. We're back in Busan to wrap up day 2 of the Rumble stage. Bibi, thank you so much for joining me. Trev was describing your game as being a happy game. How do you respond to that?
It wasn't a happy game for me because I had to play against Vayne top as Sion. But I'm sure that our anti-secret agent Jankos has had a very nice game. He had like 10 kills or something, so I'm sure it was very fun for him.
Coming back to the Vayne topic, I don't want to be rude, but you kind of put yourself in this situation to play against Vayne. Surprising, I would say. Not the best matchup to play Sion. Why did you do that?
They flexed it, right? Like we thought it was Vayne bot lane against Ezreal. And then they flexed the Vayne into Sion top and then picked Vladimir, right? So I didn't really... I was not thinking that he's gonna pick Vayne top. We knew he plays it. But I think the team comp that we had and the way we played, like I was giving really clear communication of like how we can play against Vayne, which was go through mid and then into top, which was literally what we did. Like Targamas didn't even lane bot and he was just mid and top the whole game, so it was just really hard for Vayne to play, and that's how we like countered the Vayne.
It was worth it in the end. Talking about the bot lane, actually, I didn't expect them to pick Senna Vladimir, not something we see usually. What's your take on this bot lane and the matchup?
I think it was a thing in the past that people picked Vladimir into Ezreal, but I think it was more so that because they had the Senna, they were more open to like a lot of combinations, right, in draft, and we checked their picks, and they like to pick like these freaky little picks, but in the end it didn't work out, even though they got some couple kills bot lane. I think our mid jungle was just very strong this game, so it was just unplayable for them.
Yeah, indeed. Something they also mentioned on the desk. I want to talk about Jankos in that sense, because playing an OP champion still, he had a huge impact on the game. How do you reflect on his performance and what he did?
He's always like, if Grace gets kills early game, he's a really strong jungle because he clears so fast. And then we always call it the Scrim Grace when the Grace gets a lot of kills. And once he got like 4 kills, we were like, Scrim Grace is online, guys. And then after that, the game is just so easy because he was literally, I think he like did 3 autos on Vayne on top. Yeah. And then he died, which is just easy to play after, especially when you're playing a tank, you're just farming, getting pushed in by Vayne, and then there's a 10-0 Grace coming, just one-shotting everybody. I'm just laid back playing, and my jungle's carrying, so...
Kind of OP, but yeah, playing super well. We almost wrapped up the first part of the Rumble stage. How do you reflect on the competition you faced so far? Who challenged you the most on the top lane?
I'm not really sure. I think obviously T1 and RG, they are very good teams, and I'm looking forward to play them again, especially because now we did beat both, and they probably want to get revenge, and I think those 2 games are probably going to be the most challenging. I think NA can maybe be challenging as well, even though they did lose all the time. I'm pretty sure it's like stuck in their heads that they never win against EU, at least in this MSI. So they probably want to beat us really bad, which probably won't happen, but I'm definitely looking forward to any game we play. We will still have to play against PSG, which can also be a surprise, because I don't even think that they're a bad team. So
yeah, PSG is a story for tomorrow, the last team you will have to play. But so far no one managed to beat you. I'm still wondering what could be improved for G2. What do you see as areas of improvement for the team?
I do think we're still not a perfect team. Obviously, I think there's always room to improve, and the great thing about this team and this whole organization, I feel like they're always looking to get better. Even if we are on a really long winning streak, we're not actually cocky, even though we just beat like T1, RNG, it doesn't really matter for us. Like it kind of does, but not really as well. And we always look to get better as a team, and we have really open discussions when there's issues. We actually just go there and talk with the players, with the staff, like heart by heart, and we really care for each other. And I think that is very key to why we're actually so good.
Yeah, you have a well-rounded system, and yeah, don't be cocky. I think that's the most important. Bibi, thank you so much for the interview. Congrats on a perfect day once again. And Berlin, back to you.